So today's video has a stolen car, a missing person that turned into a homicide, and ends at a cemetery. This all goes back to the year 2017 in Las Vegas, New Mexico. In March, police found an abandoned vehicle and they run it and they find that that vehicle had been reported stolen a month earlier in February. The owner of the vehicle told police that 30-year-old Henry Duran had been at her house the day the vehicle was stolen. He was visiting her daughter. He was sitting outside waiting for a ride when he asked her if he could sit inside of the SUV. She said that he could, and then she went inside. She came back out 20 minutes later, and Henry and the SUV were gone. Well, Henry's family reports him missing on March 3rd, which was actually 2 weeks before the abandoned vehicle was found. So police just assumed that he ditched the SUV and then ran. But there wasn't any sign of him, there wasn't any word from him until a year later. December of 2018, police arrest this guy named Jeffrey and some unrelated charge. And Jeffrey tells police, hey, if you go easy on me on this one, I have some information for you about the Henry Duran case. Police are like, great, spill. So Jeffrey tells them his sister, Charisse, is dating this guy named Bernie. And Jeffrey had gone over to Bernie's house a couple days after Henry disappeared. And Jeffrey tells police there's a very unpleasant burning smell. Then a week later, he goes back and allegedly Bernie was basically bragging about killing Henry. Jeffrey also reportedly told police that his sister had asked him to help her get this truck running in the summer of 2018 and that she needed to take some ashes to a cemetery. Police get a warrant and they go to an area near the San Geronimo Cemetery, and there they find black plastic trash bags filled with ashes and bones. A year later, February 2019, it is confirmed that those remains are Henry Duran. The sister Charisse is arrested in 2020, and she allegedly tells police that it was her boyfriend Bernie who shot Henry, and then Bernie had his friend come over to help dispose of his remains. Not sure what's happened with Charisse. Those original charges when she was arrested in 2020 was for like tampering with evidence, disposal of a body, those kind of things. It wasn't for murder. Now, Bernie, the boyfriend, had actually already been in prison since December of 2018. He was arrested for an unrelated aggravated battery with a deadly weapons charge. And then he had other previous charges for drug trafficking, aggravated battery. So he was sentenced as a habitual offender, and he received a 23-year sentence for that crime. And the last thing I read was that the state anticipates filing murder charges for the Henry Duran case soon, but I haven't seen anything else. Regardless of who or why, Henry Duran did not deserve what happened to him that day, and my thoughts definitely go to his family.